everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sophie, and this channel is chronicling my recovery journey to get back to somewhat normal after being diagnosed with preload failure. Please see my diagnosis video for more information about what that is. Today I thought I would go over my symptoms again. Since starting the Mestinon, a lot of them have improved, and I just wanted to share that with you all. So I got my list. Severe fatigue, tiredness. As I've been saying on my weekly updates, that has gotten a lot better. Feeling hot and sweating after, quote, intense exercise, like walking up the stairs. That's hard to say because it's been cold here, it's been winter, so it hasn't been as much of an issue because I keep the house fairly cold since I heat with oil, which is expensive. But as it's been getting warmer, I'm definitely still sweating more when I'm walking up the stairs or bringing in the groceries, so that is definitely still an issue. Chills. Like I said, and I think my last update, I have been getting chills lately, which is odd because it's warmer in the house now, so I'm not really sure what that's about. My inflammatory markers are still elevated. I still have some joint pain and muscle twitching after doing a lot of exercise. That was one of the reasons I took some time off last week. I still get the burning sensation like with brushing my teeth. It just takes longer before it happens. My muscles are still weak, maybe not as weak. Sometimes walking down the stairs, my knee will want to give out and I will catch onto the railing just to make sure I don't fall. The hormonal rash I was getting seemed to have stopped for a couple months, but then it was back this last month, so that was annoying. My skin, my lips, and my mouth is still super dry. I'm still having a lot of dental issues because of the dry mouth, which I will talk about in this weekend's video. But yes, dry mouth, very big problem right now. I'm still scarring easier, like every time my cat scratches me, even though it's a tiny scratch, it's been scarring. The hair loss does seem to have stopped. I don't know if this is as thin as it's going to get, if it's growing back. I don't really know, but I am excited the hair loss has stopped. And my hair growth on my legs has increased, sped up. I'm not sure how to phrase that. I'm needing to shave more often than every 2 weeks, which on one side is very annoying because shaving in the shower, even sitting down, is difficult. But on the other hand, it's a good sign because it means my body is functioning more normally. Urinary hesitancy, straining to urinate. This has also improved since taking the Mestinon as well as the pumpkin seed oil. Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not playing one on YouTube, but that's just what's really been helping me, and I am on a diuretic as well. But even before the pumpkin seed oil and the Mestinon, I was having to strain so much. I was considering when I went to the urologist actually asking to be taught to cath myself because it was too much. It was miserable. I was actually getting short of breath. I was having to strain so much to urinate. So I'm really glad that seems to have been not resolved. I still strain at times, but it is a lot better than it was. A ton better. My abdomen's still really bloated, distended. I still don't know whether it's gas, whether it's fluid, whether it's fat. I don't really know. My pant size is going down as I'm losing weight, so it is getting smaller, but it's still definitely distended. So my blood sugar is still elevated sometimes when I take it, not so much now that I'm doing a low-carb diet, but when I had lab work drawn and I got my blood sugar there, it was much different than when I took it a couple hours later at home. So I don't know if there was a drastic difference between the 2 times, like in reality, or if my meter is really off. So I'm not really sure what to think about that. Next time I get labs drawn, I will try to remember to bring my glucometer with me so I can take a sample pretty much at the same time they get their sample, so I can get a better comparison. My sense of taste still isn't back to normal. There are foods that I used to love that I just don't like anymore at all, which is kind of a shame because sometimes I still crave them and I will have them, and it's a very big disappointment because it does not taste like what I remember at all. I'm not getting headaches as often. A lot of the brain fog issues have improved. They're, again, not resolved, but definitely improved. The word finding, the memory, the concentration, the difficulty sequencing, all that's improved. I can still get off balance and lightheaded when I'm changing positions and after activity. During activity, I'm normally okay. It's when I stop that I get lightheaded, which makes sense with the cardiac output difficulty that I have. I haven't been having a lot of instances where my head basically gets so heavy it just sort of like flops either down or back. That hasn't been happening. I haven't had the sensation of that my eyes rolling back in my head for a while either. And my face does still tingle when I'm talking for a period of time. Like, it's been about 7 minutes now and my face is starting to tingle. My heart rate still increases with activity more than it should, though not as much as it was. Still see my heart beating through my clothes. Still hear the whining and swishing heartbeats. The chest tightness isn't as bad. It's not nearly as often as it was before. It was every time I walked up the stairs. My resting heart rate when I'm totally at rest is still lower than it used to be. My pulse is definitely still weak, still hard to find. I had ABGs or arterial blood gases taken again yesterday, which I will talk about in this weekend's video, and it's still very hard to get. My pulse is very weak, again, because of the cardiac output issue. I still have the pitting edema. The orthostatic hypotension is currently better. Last week it was really bad. Now that I'm on keto, it seems to be getting better. We'll see how that goes. Well, not keto, really, just low carb. I am having chest pain at rest. It had gone away for a while and started up a couple days ago. So I don't know what that's about. It's gone away. It lasted for about a couple days on and off, and I haven't had it for about a day now. My heart rate can still get really high when I get out of bed. It can be in the 120s. Lately, my heart rate's been more normal when I'm sleeping, which I may try to talk about in this weekend's video to sort of give a medical update after some doctor appointments and lab work. My heart hasn't really felt like it was fluttering really fast lately. I still get short of breath when I'm chugging fluids or anything like that. My pulse ox can still drop when I'm walking up the stairs without the oxygen. I don't do it as much without the oxygen anymore because of how I have the oxygen situated now. Instead of sort of rolling it up and keeping it all together, I'm just sort of letting it dangle on the floor. So it's not as big of a hassle to go up and down the stairs. I don't have to worry about re-wrapping it when I get back upstairs. I just had pulmonary function test. I didn't get to see them, but I was told they were similar to the first set I had done, which were abnormal. They were all very low. So I will find out more on Friday. My lips turn gray or bluish if I take the oxygen off, like when I'm doing my facial stuff or like drying off after the shower, just stuff where I don't have the oxygen on and I'm moving around. And I still make that weird sound when I raise my arms. That's gonna probably be there until I get the tracheomalacia surgery done, which I'm trying to get done sooner rather than later. And that is going to be it. This is about half the length as the original Symptom video, so that's good. And this weekend I will sort of do a medical update. Like I said, I just had arterial blood gases done. Pulmonary function tests I just had done yesterday as well, with a 6-minute walk test. And I see the pulmonologist on Friday, as well as I will update you guys on some dental issues that are going on and what I am attempting to get done about that. So sorry for the longer video. I just wanted to give you guys an update as to how I'm doing overall right now since starting the Mestinon. A lot of my symptoms have definitely improved. They are not normal, but they are much, much better than they were. People comment about how much better I look, that my face has more color, that I can walk faster, and stuff like that. So there's definitely been an improvement. And again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not saying this is what you should do or need to do. I'm just saying this is what my doctors are having me do, and this is my results so far. So I will talk to you guys this weekend, and until then, talk to you later, guys. Bye.